Welcome to this explainer. Okay, imagine a near future, let's say 2030. The giant office buildings and massive corporate teams we're so used to, they're actually being outperformed by just one person with a laptop. We're literally standing on the edge of a massive entrepreneurial wave. That old traditional startup model, validating an idea, begging for venture capital, hiring an absolute army of engineers, it's being completely rewritten by AI. Okay, let's dive into this. By the time we hit 2030, the single biggest trend shaping our economy is going to be what we call the one-person conglomerate. We are moving way past a world where AI just, tweaks your grammar or generates a funny image. We're talking about a reality where one single individual, armed with an autonomous digital workforce, runs an entire agency-level operation. You aren't just one person anymore, you're the manager of highly specialized, infinitely scalable AI agents. It's a real game changer. Section 1. Breaking the solopreneur barrier. Section 2. Real million-dollar AI startups. The crazy part is we don't even have to wait until 2030 to see this shift. That massive barrier to entry has completely vanished today. But look, it's easy to get caught up in science fiction here. So we really have to remember that success still requires relentless execution. It's not magic, it's leverage. Take a look at the sheer scale solo developer Tony Din achieved. When the ChatGPT wave exploded, Tony didn't try to build a brand new foundational model to fight the tech giants. No way. Instead, he just spotted a huge opportunity to build a better, feature-rich user interface right on top of those existing models. By giving power users a slick prompt library and multi-model switching, his solo business hit $45,000 in monthly recurring revenue. So, the big lesson from Tony's success? You absolutely do not need to invent the core technology to win. In these massive tech waves, creating a wrapper or just a workflow enhancement that solves a really painful, specific user interface problem, that's going to move so much faster and honestly pay off way quicker than trying to compete at the foundational platform layer. Next up, let's look at Mayor Shlomo. He bootstrapped Base 44, which is an AI app builder that lets non-technical folks create web apps just using natural language. Operating mostly solo and leaning hard on modern AI coding tools, he compressed what literally used to take years of engineering into mere months. Get this, in just 6 months, he reached $3.5 million in annual recurring revenue, and then he secured a staggering $80 million cash exit to Wix. $80 million? Base 44 perfectly illustrates how AI drastically compresses those development timelines. When you're operating in a super hot, rapidly evolving market, speed and simplicity beat perfection every single time. A skilled solo founder utilizing AI can capture literally life-changing financial outcomes just by getting a simple working solution into users' hands in record time. Finally, consider Ben Serra. He built Polzia, which is an autonomous business layer designed specifically for solopreneurs. It uses AI agents to handle the marketing, the operations, the customer support, the whole shebang. Ben launched this and scaled it to nearly $500,000 in monthly revenue in just 3 months. And yep, he did it entirely solo, with 0 human employees on payroll. What makes Pulsia so mind-bending is Ben's brilliant dogfooding loop. His own AI agents literally run his company. When AI agents handle the day-to-day execution, your capacity to scale becomes infinite. You're totally freed up to focus entirely on high-level product vision and direction. You're just letting the product run the product. Section 3. Zero investment vertical opportunities. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this is only for software developers. But honestly, the most exciting part? You need absolutely $0 in upfront capital to start highly specific, in-demand service businesses right now. We're talking about running a YouTube Shorts ops service or providing AI-powered legal document summarization for small law firms. You don't need to buy expensive software licenses or hire a team. All you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and, the willingness to learn the generous free tiers of today's AI tools. You just use these tools to generate the finished output, whether that's a professional YouTube thumbnail, a translated commercial lease, or even a week's worth of custom meal plans. So, the crucial point is this. Clients do not care about the AI, not at all. They care about getting results. Always sell the finished output, not the tool itself. If you solve a specific, expensive, manual problem for a business and deliver it faster and cheaper than traditional agencies ever could, you win. Section 4. The magic of loop engineering. To truly grasp how these solo founders are automating so much work behind the scenes, we've got to look at the underlying tech. Loop engineering. It relies on the React pattern. Think of it as a cycle. Reason, act, observe, and repeat. We are moving so far away from simple prompting. The AI doesn't just guess once and give up anymore. It forms a plan, writes some code or takes an action, observes the real-world output or error message, reasons about what went wrong, and then automatically fixes its own mistakes. It just keeps repeating this loop until the assigned goal is fully met. It's like having a tireless employee. And because the AI is doing all that heavy lifting of generation and looping, the skills you actually need are evolving. In fact, recent research shows that for developers, code comprehension, meaning the ability to read, validate, and debug, is now valued 29% higher than raw code generation ability. Your job is shifting from just typing out the code to verifying and orchestrating the AI that writes it.
Section 5. Your Human AI Blueprint. To protect your revenue and stay competitive in this highly automated premium startup future, your daily habits and mindset really have to evolve. You have to make the shift from being the doer to being the architect. See, the doer is the old model. That's the exhausted solo freelancer acting as a manual bottleneck, just trading hours for dollars. But the architect, that's the new model. Architects don't lay the bricks. They design the blueprints. They orchestrate complex digital workforces, connect systems, and manage the quality control. And this brilliantly illustrates the ultimate differentiator, the human plus AI hybrid. Pretty soon, literally everyone will have access to the exact same AI tools. So what sets you apart won't be the technology itself, but your unique human essence. We're talking about your taste, your empathy, your industry relationships, and your totally unique perspective. The AI brings the speed and execution, sure, but you bring the curation and the vision. The barrier to launching $1 million solo business has truly never been lower, and the AI agents of tomorrow? Well, they're waiting for your instructions today. So I'll leave you with this final thought to take action on. In a world where AI can build absolutely anything, what will your unique perspective create?